After my first failed relationship, I was not in a relationship for the following 13 years. Then I went to help our organization in Jamaica, and that's where I met my husband. And here's a disclaimer: I do not believe that there's only one man that could possibly be a good husband. I believe that there are several men who can be a complementary fit for you, and you only need to marry one of them. So stay tuned for more. Hi, I'm Kimberly Garth, and I provide practical relationship advice for single Christian women. Today's topic is 10 practical ways to improve your chances of meeting the one. Many moons ago, it was easier for single men and single women to meet, commit, and marry. So what has happened? So here are several reasons why it was easier in the past to meet and marry. 1. Interconnected communities. People would generally marry someone they already knew or someone connected to a close family member or a friend. Second reason, people married at a younger age when the pool of singles is wider. The longer a person takes to marry, the smaller the pool gets. 3. Family members and close friends played an active part in bringing couples together. Now, we prefer the sole responsibility of finding our own spouses. And 4. Society has moved from being family-oriented to career-oriented. And you're told not to study boys, but to study your books. You're encouraged to focus on your education and your career so you don't have to depend on a man. Then, as we age, those same people are saying to us, when are you planning to get married? If you wait too late, you won't be able to have children. But life has changed. Therefore, you have to make some adjustments. So if your chances of meeting the one seems a little bleak, then a key solution is to widen the pool of men that you know. You need to position yourself, my sister, in situations where you will meet more people, both men and women. I include women also because other women have brothers, uncles, cousins, male friends, and sons who are single Christian men. So here are 10 ways to improve your chances of meeting the one. Only one you need. 1. Involvement in your local church. Birds of a feather flock together. Your church is still a very viable option for meeting like-minded men. There's another popular saying, familiarity breeds contempt. Oftentimes, you may overlook men who are right there before your very eyes because they are always around. Perhaps you may need to be more open-minded about someone already present in your church. So all of you who are still attending church online, you need to start attending church in person. In order to verify a man's character and his capacity to be an amazing spouse, you have to be in his space regularly to allow for adequate interaction. So here are some tips for your church involvement. Attend church regularly. Be involved in a ministry at your local church. Faithfully attend small groups like cell groups, life groups, care groups, discipleship groups, and the like. Serve others at your local church. Please do not resign yourself to only participate in women-only meetings. That will not do. If you simply attend a weekly service and then disappear, you will not be known, liked, and trusted. No one will get to know the amazing woman you are, and that's a good recipe for remaining single. 2. Join other church communities. The beauty of the body of Christ is that churches exist everywhere now. Even if you faithfully attend your own church, you can participate in prayer groups, Bible studies, small groups, and events of other churches, no problem. Do your research and prayerfully select a group that you'd like to join and go regularly. If you only have time for one group, then I would suggest choosing a group with both men and women to improve your chances of meeting the one. 3. Enroll in a course. Schools and universities are great places to improve your chances of meeting men, including single Christian men. They study too. Most of the couples I know met during their high school or university years. So if there's a Christian club or association on the campus, I would strongly recommend making time to be a part of it. Studies cannot be everything because later you might actually regret it. 4. Connect with other Christians at your workplace. Now, this can take place in the form of prayer groups, Bible studies, social events, and the like. If there's no formal Christian community and you're not the only Christian there, maybe you can be the one to form the group. 5. Get help from relatives and friends. This will take humility, but remember that this was the norm in the past. As a matter of fact, your family and friends might make a better choice than you. You never know. The reason is that they will be able to soberly assess if Thomas is a worthy man and if he is a complementary fit for you. Ask trusted family members and friends to connect you with single Christian men with good character. The person you might eventually marry is probably already connected to people that you know. 6. Participate in conferences, camps, and retreats. I personally know countless people who have met their spouses at a conference, a Christian conference. Choose a conference or a seminar that aligns with your vision and your calling. In particular, an international conference might be worth your investment of time and money. Make time for church camps and Christian retreats. Meet lots of people and enjoy yourself while improving your chances of meeting the one. You just never know. If you are benefiting from this video, I invite you to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so that you'll know when I publish more videos. 7. Live in a different country. Tap into your adventurous side and live in another country for a period of time. You will definitely be forced to meet new people. Join a local Christian community and be a blessing there. The experience will change you and you may meet the one as an added bonus. And that was my love story. That's how I met my husband. So how about being a missionary or teaching in a foreign land for a year or two? 8. Go on a mission trip. There will always be need for more laborers for sharing the gospel, taking care of the poor, the needy, helping refugees, helping to combat the sex trade, and the list goes on and on. Single Christian men who are serious about following Christ are often involved in work that changes lives. Therefore, if you want to meet a man like that, then you need to be involved in similar work. Also, mission trips allow you to see the real person, the good, the bad, and the ugly, in a man and in yourself. 9. Connect with reputable people on social media. I accept a friend request if the person and I have several mutual friends. It gives me a glimpse of their social network. Undoubtedly, similar friends would generally imply similar values. My recommendation to you is to check out the friends of your relatives and your friends, the ones that you trust and admire, of course. To be safe, my sister, ask your friends, more than one, about a particular person to get a better sense of that person's character. To help you to be prepared for when you meet the one, download my free resource, the Irresistible Godly Woman Checklist. Get access to it by clicking on the link in the description box. 10. Try online dating sites. Another option that is gaining prominence, even among Christians, is online dating sites. I was skeptical about them at first, but now I realize that it can be a legitimate way of improving your chances of meeting the one. However, unlike dating someone in your physical space, it can be riskier because none of your friends or relatives can vouch for that man's character. With online dating sites, it's usually two complete strangers with no overlapping network of friends or family. This will put you at a disadvantage, sister. So you need to add some additional safeguards to help you, to protect you. So here are a few precautionary measures when you are trying online dating. Choose someone with similar religious views and values. For the first few physical meetings, bring a friend or two along. Introduce him to other people in your life using video as soon as possible. Protect yourself by having others around as much as you possibly can until you're certain that he can be trusted. Dating should never be a private matter, whether online or in person. Staying in your comfort zone, my sister, will not improve your chances of meeting the one. Of course, we cannot limit God. Your husband might come knocking on your door one day, you never know. But my sister, God generally works in the midst of the ordinary circumstances of life. It's wiser to be more practical about your situation. By trying some of these ways, you have nothing to lose but everything to gain. Possibly friends for life with the guys that you will meet. The best ways to improve your chances of meeting the one are those where you can be known and likewise get to know single Christian men. Above all, you need to stay connected to Christ so that He can help you to discern the best one for you. So what are some other ways to meet awesome single Christian men? Comment below because I would love to hear. Thanks so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, you might want to check out some of my other videos. Bye!